First, the top headlines. Gaigongdin Panmai IRA's retired joined BJP today. He may fight election in Tamenglong Assembly constituency in the incoming state assembly election. Director of Commerce and Industries Hana Kamai appeals entrepreneurs to take benefit of various schemes of MSME. Manipur civil society groups demand center to update NRC before census 2027. And Manipur Government Services Federation MZSF has threatened to intensify its cease work strike, which entered its 9th day on Thursday. A very good evening. You are watching the 6 p.m. primetime ELITETV English News. I am Naithao bringing you the news in details. Gaigongdin Panmai IRS retired joined BJP today. A felicitation program was organized by BJP Manipur Pradesh at its premises Thambal Sang Lane at Nitya to take. In Fawis, party president and MP Rajya Sabha A. Sharda Devi and many eminent leaders and workers of the party attended the felicitation function. Addressing the gathering, President of the party and MP of Rajya Sabha, A. Sharda Devi explained that BJP is what kinds of party, its aim and objective in details. Moreover, she welcomed the Gaigongdin Panmai for joining the party. Besides, she also praised him for choosing BJP. Looking into the biodata of the Gaigongdin, it's an immense pleasure and joy of the BJP that an eminent person like him joined the party. On the other hand, Gaigongdin Panmai, who joined BJP today, expressed why and how he joined the party and what is his aim to render his service to the society in details. Interestingly, it may be mentioned that Gaigongdin may fight election in the coming state assembly in Tamenglong Assembly constituency.
तोंगान प्रचार मयाम अमा थेंगनाबीरंगनी इलेक्शन कैंपेन दा ओइरो पार्टी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन तौबदा ओइरो अखोय भारतीय जनता पार्टी कम्युनल ओय हाइबसिमदी अखोय मयामना सोइदना थेंगनाबीरकदबा अदुगुंबा खोंथांग कयादा ओइबा पोट अमा खकने हाइबसिमदी लै थमजगे अदुगु मपुंग ओइना अखोयना कम्युनल ओइदे हाइबगी सबसाबा अखोयना पीबा याबा एग्जांपल सी कइनो हाइबकांदा अदुगुंबा भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने सरकार पायरबा अदुगुंबा मतमदा भारत की लैरिबा भारतीय जनता पार्टी की भारत सिबु लुचिबा लीडर मैम सिंसिना अदुगुंबा क्वाइदगी हायर लेवल दे लैरिबा भारत की राष्ट्रपति से मसी अखोय अब्दुल कलाम अदुगुंबा मुस्लिम सिंगी मरक्तगी भारत की ओइना अदुगुंबा ज्ञान पीरिबा यूथ सिंदा इंस्पायर तौरिबा तोंगान माकी वाखल्लोल कयाना भारत से सेंगतपदा अचौबा दायित्व लौबा ngamagada अदुगुंबा अब्दुल कलाम बो राष्ट्रपति ओइना खंबीगिबा.
People of Manipur, the state of Manipur should not be left behind. We should be equal to develop and we should take part in the development of our country. And I want to thank you, ma'am, for welcoming me, and I'm deeply humbled by the gesture.
Director of Commerce and Industries Hana Kamai appeals entrepreneurs to take benefit of various schemes of MSME. She said this during a one-day workshop on Component 6.3, Logistics Strengthening for MSMEs, Leakage Creation and Transport Facilitation, held at the Office of Commerce and Industries. Lamphel in Fawis, many officials of the various concerned departments attended the program. The director further said various schemes have been taken up under MSME. However, many entrepreneurs are not aware of the scheme. She drew the attention of the entrepreneurs to avail the benefits in consultation with the experts of the department without fail.
to all the MSMEs, business toning ba miyam, entrepreneurs miyam na so asigi program ki makada moigi opportunity se lobby yo aduga transportation cost se na pull up na pidraga so 1/3 of the total transportation se department site gi adum pizza gani it is maximum to the amount of 1,50,000 kumde na adum pizza gani have the high.
The Manipur Government Services Federation MGSF has threatened to intensify its cheese work strike, which entered its 9th day on Thursday, as the state government has yet to meet its 7-point charter of demands. The prolonged agitation has severely disrupted the functioning of government offices across Manipur, bringing administrative processes to a near standstill and causing widespread inconvenience to the public. Today's sit-in protest was held at Sajantong, organized by Planning Department Employees Association. Many placards with various slogans were displayed by the protester. Speaking to Media Person Naithao Sasikumar, Assistant Publicity Secretary, SIDE, said the Federation launched the indefinite cheese work strike on 1 July, demanding enhancement of the retirement age of state government employees from 60 to 62 years, increase of dearness allowance DA and dearness relief DR from the existing 42% to 60% in the line with central government employees, implementation of the 8th Pay Commission, scrapping of the National Pension System, NPS and Unified Pension Scheme UPAs in favor of restoration of the old pension scheme OPAs, and aim to the re-engagement of retired employees on a preferential basis, discontinuation of contractual appointments against sanctioned vacant posts, regularization of contractual casual master role and daily wage employees, restoration of Saturday as a weekly holidays, and service protection for grade 3 and grade 4 IUS medical officer. Although government officers across the states continue to witness near normal attendance, official work has come to a virtual standstill as employees on cheese work refrain from processing files and carrying out routine administrative functions. The movement of files in many departments has been severely disrupted, resulting in delays in administrative approvals, financial sanction, payment processing, encashment permission, and the delivery of several essential government services. Until and unless their demands were made, the agitation will continue, they added.
Ako'y say that service tao na lay si public survey ne ba ko'y tao ko'y khang daw na te khangi khanga so ako'y right tan mo di ay na ako'y na phangoi da ba pot tu pi wa hai na te phangpham thu pot tu pi bi won hai ja ba ne adu bu ti pi bi ay na adu khatani ko'y na hai se yam hen na public ta kai ba di public na nuai ro do po se ko'y tao su tao ning di.
Medical student today states a seat in protest in front of the gate of the Directorate of Health Services Lamphelpa, demanding issuance of internship stipend for foreign medical graduate. Many placards with various slogans were displayed by the students. Speaking to Media Persons, one medical graduate student told them Carles said the mandatory stipends for the foreign medical graduate student have been not released by the authority concerned till today. The demand has been put up to the authority concerned, including Chief Minister of Manipur. However, no positive action has been taken up so far. He drew the attention of the authority concerned to look into the matter and do the needful at the earliest.
Thara tongni di hairaga makata na dum tawdarap tagi akoy protest sang sanjarap ne aduga ngasi akoy na sangjariba protest third day ne marangan na han na akoy jenings mangda wakan mi pang kay kapum jare ado ngasi pawda sumaina akoy gi wakat se tabirak tabadagi protest makata na sang sanjarip pane ado ga akoy na ngasi Directorate of Health Service ta lakchari gi maram sina Directorate of Health Service ki su asawba thawdang moi gi su responsibility ama lay akoy gi stipend sipi na bo hona ba matamda haibdo thajaba thamjaraga moina su akoy gi mating pangbirakani health tawbirakani haibagi thajaba se thamjaraga akoy sida lakchabane aduga protest isu akoy makhata na aduma akoy gi right si phangri phau sanction jagini haiba.
14 civil society organizations from Manipur have urged the center to update the National Register of Citizens (NRC) in the state before the completion of the ongoing census 2027 exercise. arguing that the move is essential to address concern over demographic changes and illicit illegal immigrants. A delegation representing the organization visited New Delhi from July 5 to 7 and met the Registrar General and Census Commissioner of India, Rutanjay Kumar Narayan, along with 2 senior officials of the Union Home Ministry, to praise their demands in a statement issue. After the meetings, the organization called on the center to notify the NRC update in Manipur before the census 2027 process is completed in the state or to conduct both exercises simultaneously. They also demanded that the final census 2027 population figure for Manipur be withheld until the NRC exercise is completed and urged the center not to undertake the delimitation of parliamentary and assembly constituency before the process is finished. The delegation argued that decades of cross-border migration from Myanmar have significantly altered Manipur demographic profile and requested a high-level committee on demographic changes under the Union Home Ministry to prioritize an inquiry into the issue. The organization also referred to resolution passed by the Manipur Legislative Assembly, including communication sent by the state government to the center in January 2023 seeking implementation of the NRC in the state. While welcoming the census 2027 exercise, the groups said they oppose its completion in Manipur without first addressing what they describe as long-standing concern over the accuracy of census figure in certain hills district, arguing that this figure could influence future delimitation. Besides seeking on NRC update, the delegation urged the center to include a representative from a proposed Manipur Population Commission in the high-level committee on demographic changes and expedite its inquiry into the state demographic concern. The demand for an NRC in Manipur has gained momentum among several Meitei civil society organizations following the outbreak of ethnic violence in May 2023. This group contended that unchecked illegal immigrants from Myanmar has contributed to demographic changes in the state. However, Kokijo organization dispute this assertion, maintaining that the conflict is rooted in political and constitutional issue rather than migration. The Zhelengrong United Front ZUF has expressed a grave concern over the prevailing situation affecting the Zhelengrong Inpui people and their ancestral homeland. The front calls upon all civil society organizations, CSO, political leaders and individuals to refrain from acting on their own whims or in haste, without due diligence, knowledge and consent of all concerned stakeholders in respect of any pending chatter of demands or unresolved offers made by the central and the state governments. In a press statement, the party will maintain strict vigilance and consider appropriate action over any unauthorized or self-proclaimed negotiator whose action failed to uphold and bring justice to our fallen brothers and safeguard the legitimate rights and interests of our indigenous people. The front reiterates that the outstanding concern related to illicit illegal immigrants, land encroachment and exploitation of our natural resources, which must be addressed through lawful and constitutional means. Our ancestral land, history, culture, identity and customary rights are non-negotiable and must be fully protected under customary law. The ZUF further warns all illegal immigrants to pack their belongings and immediately vacate our Zhelengrong Pui Naga ancestral land. Failure to do so will compel the front to launch an unbearable and inescapable heavy blitz. We also unequivocally reject the apology issued by the Kuki-Zo leaders and also regarding the use of the sensitive term Kachanaga, which had earlier been published and broadcast by national and state media houses. ZUF shall never compromise with those responsible for the barbaric acts of abducting and butchering our brothers from Konsakul village into pieces, including the illicit heinous act of feeding the wives of the ditches with the flesh of their own husband. We remind the perpetrators that every drop of our martyrs' blood shall be remembered and accounted for by our people. The barbaric acts committed by the Kuki narco-terrorists shall remain permanently etched in the history of the Zhelengrong Inpui for as long as the earth endures. The JDF reaffirms our unwavering commitment to protecting the legitimate rights, ancestral land, natural resources, and cultural heritage of the Jalangrongpui people. We shall not allow even an inch of our ancestral land to be encroached upon by illegal nomadic settlers any further. The party will remain resolute in defending the dignity, identity, and territorial integrity of our people at all times, the press release added. Assam has recorded nearly 20% electric vehicle EV penetration in new vehicle registration over the past 3 months, reflecting the state's rapid progress towards sustainable and environmental friendly transportation, Forest and Environmental Minister Jayanta Mala Barua said on July 9. Sharing the update on X, Barua said the impressive growth in EV adoption has been driven by the state expanding charging infrastructure, affordable electricity tariff, reliable power supply, and proactive government policies that are making clean mobility more accessible to citizens. According to the figures shared by the minister, electric vehicles accounted for 15.7% of all new vehicle registration in April, which rose to 19.4% in May and further increased to 19.6% in June, placing Assam among the fastest growing electric vehicle markets in the country. Barua said the state government under the leadership of Chief Minister Hemanta Biswa Sarma remains committed to accelerating the transition to green mobility by strengthening EV charging infrastructure, ensuring uninterrupted power supply, and creating a policy environment that encourages the adoption of clean transportation. He noted that the rapid expansion of electric vehicle uses complements Assam's broader commitment to renewable energy, environmental sustainability, and climate resilience, while contributing to India's vision of cleaner and greener transport ecosystem. Reaffirming the state's long-term vision, the minister said Assam aims to emerge as a leader in green mobility by fostering an ecosystem where innovation, sustainability, and economic growth move forward together, with every electric vehicle on the road helping build a cleaner environment and a more sustainable future. Heavy rainfall continued to disrupt road connectivity across Sikkim on July 9, with multiple roads blocked due to landslide and maintenance work, while freeze obstructions were reported along the crucial National Highway 10 corridor connecting the state with Siliguri, according to the Sikkim Police Control Room Road Situation Report issued on July 9. All roads under Gangtok District remain open. However, in Pakyong District, the Rorathang Rangpo Road has been blocked at Chamarebir, while all other roads in the district are reported to be clear. In Mangan District, most routes remain operational, including the roads connecting Mangan to Gangtok via Rakdung, Tintek, and Phodong, as well as routes to Sungthang, Lachung, Yumthang, and Gurudongmar. However, the Chongthang Lanchen roads remain blocked at Tarumchu, authorities said. Weather conditions in the district remain cloudy. In Namchi District, the Ravangla Yangang Road has been blocked at Gogunei, while the Phongla Birmyok Road is closed at Badgari. Other roads in the district remain open. Galsing District has also witnessed disruption with the Sofaka Chiwa Bangjang Road and the Chongrang Labdang Road remaining blocked. The remaining road network in the district is functional. In Soreng District, the Sombaria Jorethang routes via Tharpu Road and the Soreng Jorethang route via Malbesi Road have been temporarily closed to facilitate maintenance work on the steel bridge over Chowdhury Khola. All other roads in the district remain open. Freeze landslides have been affected National Highway 10. The state lifeline, the Rangpo Siliguri streets, have been blocked at 29 miles. Breg Dara and Hanuman Mandir authorities have advised commuters to use the alternative route via Darjeeling Testa. Assam Industries and Commerce Ministry Minister Bimal Bora on July 9 said the state is eagerly looking forward to the proposed visit of the Prime Minister of Japan, expressing confidence that it would further strengthen Assam investment prospects and industrial growth. Speaking on the anticipated visit, Bora said the people of Assam are excited and optimistic about the engagement, which is expected to deepen economic cooperation and attract greater Japanese investment to the state. The proposed visit is very encouraging for us and for the people of Assam. As Assam continues to strengthen its industrial ecosystem, we are hopeful that this engagement will pave the way for increased investment from Japan and other neighboring countries. Bora said. The minister highlighted that Assam has been making steady progress in building a conducive industrial environment, making the state an increasingly attractive destination for domestic and international investors. He expressed hope that the Japanese Prime Minister visit would further enhance bilateral cooperation, boost investor confidence, and create new opportunities in sectors such as manufacturing, infrastructure, technology, and trade. Bora added that increased foreign investment would accelerate Assam economic development, generate employment opportunities, and reinforce the state position as an emerging industrial hub in Northeast India. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back.
Sri Sri Gaur Chandra Namaha. Purvasam Koi Khaibu Konbirambi, Hekam Ebeton Bidivina, Makinum Sizarabay Munum, Sagana Temadi Morum Pankai Punam Putadu Umlaga, Hokibatan Kunipan Tataru, English and Kungataru, Ingagitara Marini Panbanum Majinumita, Sri Guru Kripadaki Base Olaga, Sri Krishna, Indureka, Chaitanada, Sevanam Panjaduna, Bendavan Prapti Oikre. Lalibatang Ahum Tatare, English and Kungataru, Ingagitara Nipan by Iranimita, Station Chelo Kucharaga, Laglibatang Tarada, Pantokani Toromba, do Yum Mangana Marum Oraga. Laliba tang taratare thatare English and Kungataru, Indian Gi Humni Panba, Irai Nimita, on a Pangtok Cheragani. Nimirasida, Lake Rabi Beshnabi Atma Santiginama, Amzava Sukardam, Haris Sangatrangaluna, Sri Sri Gorchana, Prabhuki Charanda, Kachagadori. Upalaksha Brahman Beshna, Alamanamadi Mrampa, Punamuna, Matam Chane Lingbiratuna, Harinam Servant Tobidanaba, ELITETV on the Pausian Jari. Torum Paring, Pumapan, Bed Katpa, Puntara and Tumakai, Sangaton Hoba. Seva Funjari Basing, Ekamubi, my Park Baby, Namunapi Amadi, Imumunungi Musing, Uripo Basas Pati Lekai.
Admission open. Regular medical course for NEET UG 2027. Regular engineering course for JEE 2027. Course structure for RMC and REC. Free studentship. 50% fees concession. For more details, contact office of Messi. Come and complete your dreams.
Manipur ke hanba neuro patients ke amatangairaba specialized hospital, neuro emergency trauma net multi speciality hospital singjai mathak tongtham likai da handuk chare. Hospital asna maruina BP stroke, brain tumor, lambi ki khudong thiba, spinal disc prolapse, spinal tumor amadi migraine chingba laingli. Hospital asida neuro gi laing berchangba afaba makalgi khusu khulai amadi machine marang kai lei machina kokka mai lenaba tongan tonba makalgi anaba sing ningtina laingli lamdam masida neurosurgeon yamna tangari maramna chingumadi arapa hum dagi lakpa anaba sing neurosurgeon unanaba honabada awaba kya mayongdari masida sunatna matam tintana anaba lainguna maram oraga khudong thiba kya sumayongdari Masi punamakagi kharadu orebusu kananaba Dr. Parkinson Singh MCS Neurosurgery AIMS New Delhi na masamaki hospital asida pung kunmari leituna anaba sing laingli hospital asida ataba mamalda laing matanatuna OPD general amadi ICU beds operation medicine x-ray amadi lab kamai nasu ataba mamalda hangalli ngasi modernization bill amadi kudong saba siga silobiho hena kubam road gidama hospital asigi telephone number 700553416 natraga 8974572154 da pau phobirak bujagani.
New Life Advanced Diabetes Healing and Wellness Healthcare Center na natural oiba pambai sing amadi matamga chunara bukhusukulai kya sazinaduna tongan balai na layong kaya mai pakna laying jari Mafam asida layengjariba laina layong adudi diabetes, liver disease, arthritis, lutong chikpa naba, constipation, sinus, blood pressure, piles, gallbladder amasung kidney danung leiba, kidney ga mari lainaba layong amadi asthma na singbani. Diabetes ki oina diabetes na wahelakpa khongkhot chikpa naba, khongya saba, tumba yadaba, hakchang sokthabana chingba layong khodimak layengduna chada mari futara manga gi changda reverse tawba ngamle. Constipation gi oina numit tara manga nida mapung phana phanba ngamle amadi blood pressure tha amadagi tha ahum phawbagi manungda normal ohanba ngamle. Ngasi maglengsin bio New Lab Advanced Diabetes Healing and Wellness Healthcare Center Thangmaiban DM University gi makha thangba kabole kai nongchup. Aikoi contact number 9856148205.
Every life carries a hope for healing, a hope for recovery. At Babina Hospital, that hope is met with compassion, expertise, and care, supported by dedicated teams, advanced technology, and essential life-saving services. We are committed to delivering quality healthcare when it matters most. Because healthcare begins with listening, understanding, and putting patients first. Thoughtfully designed spaces, patient-focused services, extending care beyond our hospital walls through dedicated ambulance support, we remain ready to serve our community every day. A 200-bed multi-specialty hospital built on trust, compassion, and clinical excellence. Babina Hospital, where hope meets compassion.
After a short break, welcome back to ELITETV English News. Now the news in details. A rare Himalayan flowering plant, Cyananthus hookerii, has been rediscovered in Arunachal Pradesh, Tawang district after 158 years, marking its first confirmed sighting in India since it was last documented in Sikkim in 1867. The species was recorded by scientists from the Botanical Survey of India (BSI) during a field survey near Chuna Valley, close to Mago village, at an altitude of about 3,600 meters. The discovery has been published in the International Conservation Journal (ORIX). Researchers say the purple-blue flowering plant, which belonged to the bellflower family, was last recorded in India by renowned British botanist Joseph Dalton Hooker during his expedition to Sikkim in 1867. The latest finding is also the first confirmed record of the species in Arunachal Pradesh. During the September 2025 survey, scientists found fewer than 50 mature plants growing on alpine, grassy, and rocky slopes, underscoring the species' rarity. Based on its small population and restricted distribution, the researchers have recommended that Cyananthus hookerii be classified as endangered in India under the International Union for Conservation of Nature criteria. Although the species is known to occur in parts of Bhutan, China, and Nepal, it remains extremely rare within India. The study was conducted by BSI scientists Subhajit Lahiri, Monalisha Das, and Sudhanshu Sekhar Das. Arunachal Pradesh Deputy Chief Minister Chauna Main described the rediscovery as a significant milestone for India's botanical heritage, saying it highlights the state's extraordinary biodiversity and reinforced the need to conserve its fragile Himalayan ecosystem. A traditional folktale of the Wancho community from Arunachal Pradesh, Longding district, is being transformed into an animated short film, marking the first ever animation project based on an indigenous story from the remote Patkai Hills along the India-Myanmar border. The film is currently being developed during a 2-month workshop at an animation institute in Bangalore in collaboration with the UK-based Adivasi Earth Trust and the Baryan Guinness Charitable Trust, bringing together 4 undergraduate design students and 2 young Wancho artists under the guidance of animation faculty members Vijay Punya. The project traced its roots to Kamhwa Nuknu, one of the largest traditional Wancho villages in Longding district, where UK-based filmmakers and cultural researcher Jonathan Hope documented oral narrative narrated by village elder during his postdoctoral research in 2019. As part of the documentation, 32 traditional stories from Kamhwa Noknu and neighboring villages were recorded, translated into English by local school teachers Jatwang Wangsa, and later published as a book in 2024. The animation project focuses on the story of Gerd, a culturally significant Wancho folktale narrated by the late Ngamchai Wangsa. The story recounts the mythical origins of Wangham, believed to be first village chief, while exploring themes of traditional governance, agriculture, community life, territorial dispute, and the relationship between the people and nature. The initiative entered its second phase in 2020 with an animation workshop in Kamhwa Noknu aimed at introducing local youth to filmmaking and animation. A pre-production workshop held in 2021 brought together students, researchers, media professionals, and Wancho participants to develop the screenplay, storyboard, character design, and taste animation sequence. Although the project faced delay due to the administrative issue, phrase funding from the Brian Guinness Charitable Trust enabled work to resume. The Bengaluru team has since developed handcrafted animation models and is using a stop-motion animation studio to produce the film. Once completed, the animation short will be released in Wancho, Hindi, and English as part of the Stories of Our Ancestors series, with the aim of preserving and introducing Arunachal Pradesh indigenous oral tradition to younger audience through animation. AIUDF MLA Badruddin Atmal on July 9 termed the counterfeit currency racket a bigger threat than the drug menace, alleging it reflected 100% failure of the government and calling for stringent action, including police encounters against those involved in fake currency and drug trafficking. Reacting to the recovery of a huge quantity of counterfeit currency notes in Guwahati, Atmal questioned the source of the fake notes and those responsible for circulating them. The issue of counterfeit currency is even bigger than the drug menace. Where are these fake notes coming from? Who is using them? This is 100% failure on the part of the government, he said. He further said those involved in the trade of drugs and fake currency should face the strictest action. Responding to the incident, Assam Minister Biswajit Daimari said the problem was not confined to Assam and urged the public to cooperate with law enforcement agencies. This isn't happening only in Assam, it is occurring elsewhere too. If someone spots gangs or individuals involved in such activities and inform the police, action can be taken against the perpetrators. I thank those who have provided even the slightest hint or information to the police. Action will certainly be taken, Daimari said. Silchar Sadar police have unearthed an alleged thief racket by raiding a scrap dealer shop in the town, recovering a large quantity of suspected stolen property and arresting 2 persons. The accused have been identified as Sahabuddin Laskar, 55, and Rahim Uddin Chowdhury, 25, both resident of Madurban area in Silchar. Acting on a tip of police conducted a raid at a scrap shop and seized a case of suspected stolen items, including 2 motorcycles, multiple motorcycle silencer, several valuable spare parts, 3 cutting machine, a charging machine, tires, and other equipment. According to the preliminary investigation, police suspect that motorcycle and other valuables stolen from the different parts of the town were dismantled and repaired store at the scrap shop for resale. Both accused were arrested during the operation, while the seized items have been taken into police custody. Police say the investigation is underway to identify other members of the alleged thief racket and trace the rightful owners of the recovered property. Mega most important cultural and religious festival of the Nar community, marked by vibrant ritual, traditional dances, and prayer for a bountiful harvest and the well-being of the people, observed annually after the sowing season by the Nklam, which translates to chasing away the demon of cholera, symbolizes the awarding of disease, evil spirit and misfortune while invoking divine blessing for peace, prosperity and agricultural abundance. The multi-day festival features a series of sacred rituals led by Daloi traditional chief. Young men perform the symbolic ritual of striking the roof of houses with bamboo poles to drive away evil forces and protect the community from illness and calamity. One of the festival's most iconic events is the ceremonial carrying of massive wooden logs through muddy grounds at Ner, accompanied by energetic traditional dances to the beats of drums and pipes. Elaborately decorated wooden structures known as groats are also brought to the sacred pool as part of the ritual. The celebration concludes with the Lawakur, a traditional football-like game played with a wooden ball between teams representing the northern and the southern regions. According to local belief, the winning side signifies which region will enjoy a more prosperous harvest in the coming year. Badanklam remains one of Meghalaya's most celebrated indigenous festivals, reflecting the rich cultural heritage, unity and deep-rooted agricultural traditions of the Nar community while attracting visitors from across the country every year. Meghalaya singer Kikupar Nongsis will represent India at the World Champion of Performing Arts WCOPA 2026, scheduled to be held in Las Vegas, USA from July 13 to 21. Ahead of his departure, the Don Bosco Youth Center DVYC Laitumkra along with the Don Bosco Media Network DVMN organized a prayer service and send-off ceremony at the DVMN TV studio on Tuesday evening. The event was attended by church leaders, family members, media professionals and well-wishers who gathered to wish the young singer's success at the international competition. A native of Kinsi in Eastern West Khasi Hill district, Kipkupar earned his place in Team India after clearing an international online audition process for WCOPA, a global competition that brings together singers, dancers, musicians, actors, and other performers from more than 60 countries. Kipkupar first gained recognition after winning Ka Sur Kyut Season 3, a Meghalayan-based singing competition organized by DVMN. He had earlier won Sur Kainut Nyam Season 2 and later become a member of the internationally acclaimed Silong Chamber Choir. He also participated in an international exposure program in Indonesia in 2025, sponsored by the Meghalaya Department of Sports and Youth Affairs. Alongside contemporary music, he has promoted Khasi folk music through performance feature on Durasan Meghalaya. Kikupar is scheduled to leave Silong on July 10 with his father Ibari Kupar Siamli before traveling to the United States. His participation at WCOPA was initially planned for last year but was postponed following global geopolitical developments. For ELITETV News channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel and follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, a quick glance at the headlines. Gai Wongdin Pan by IRS retired joined BJP today. He may fight election in Tamenglong Assembly constituency in the incoming state assembly election. Director of Commerce and Industries Hana Kamai appeals entrepreneurs to take benefits of various schemes of MSME. Manipur civil society groups demand center to update NRC before census 2027. And Manipur Government Services Federation MZSF has threatened to intensify its shift work strike, which entered its 9th day on Thursday. That's all for today. Keep watching ELITETV English News for more updates. Thank you for watching.